Imagine a world where everything's free and if you want something, all you have to do is take it. Unfortunately, we don't live in a world like that, and most of us have to go get a job or multiple jobs to support our families. That's why 3 years ago I went back to school to get my accounting degree. Last year I graduated from MCC with my associates in accounting, and I'm roughly 1 year away from getting my bachelor's in accounting from UNO. Accounting is a very important thing in the economy because every business handles money regardless of what they do in some way or another. So in the next few minutes I'm going to speak about why I chose to go into accounting, some of the job duties of accounting, and what my future plans are for accounting. I'll start with why I chose accounting. Nothing better in the job market than to know that you have job security. That's why Chad Brooks on November 8th from Business News Daily says that accounting is one of the top 11 jobs in the United States that is resistant to economic downturn. And that's because every business uses money in some way or another. And also because, said by Daniel Defoe, there's two things in life that are certain: death and taxes. Every business has to pay taxes. Whether they pay in or they don't, they have to do their taxes. Another important thing in your job career is growth. According to ONET Online, in the next 10 years, the growth in accounting is supposed to be 9 to 13%, which is a little above average. I think average is 7%. Next, I'll talk about some of my job duties as an accountant. ONET Online also describes that the definition of accounting is someone who prepares, examines, or analyzes accounting records, financial statements, or other financial records. Basically, I just got done with a job at a coffee place down in Omaha as an accounts payable person, which is probably one of the low-end jobs you can get. And I did a lot of financial statements prep work. Any transactions that came into the company, I recorded every single one of them, made sure all my bills were paid on time. The accounts receivable person would make sure we got all the money on time, would make sure that we were getting the right amount, would make sure, just help with financial statements, also make sure the company is going in the right direction. There's millions of jobs or hundreds of jobs you can do with accounting though. There is anywhere from bookkeeping to payroll jobs, all the way up to a CFO or a CPA. According to ONET Online also, there is 79% of the businesses that want an accountant want them to have a bachelor's degree or better. Although, like payroll jobs and bookkeeping kind of jobs, you can usually get away with no degree to an associate's degree. Finally, I'll talk about what my future plans are in accounting. I want to become a CPA. When I graduate from UNO, I'll have 120 credit hours worth of credits there. And in order to sit for the CPA test, you have to have 150 credits. So it's recommended that you get your master's degree, but it's not required. You are required to get your bachelor's at least. Besides that, you have to work with a CPA for 2 years after that has a license for 4,000 hours total. And then once you finally get your license after that, every 2 years you have to do 80 hours of training, professional training, to keep your license up to date. In conclusion, there's many different job markets out there to go into, but this is why I chose accounting for these reasons. That's it. Thank you.
Now we can clap. Now we